मैडम जी यहाँ पे, मैडम जी एकदम सामने, मैडम जी यहाँ पे।
वो मारो ना यार, तुम वाइट क्यों मार रहे हो?
तो आ ही रहा है। यहाँ पे देखिए एक बार एक मिनट होल्ड कीजिए, वापस जाओ, वन मोर, एकदम सामने हो गया कैमरा। हाँ
यहाँ पे सेंटर बस वॉक करना।
ओके रोल
शाम को है ना,
चलो ठीक,
चलो
चलो थैंक यू, चलो
साइड हो जाओ।
बराबर ग्रुप निकाल के और चल जाओ, जाने का बराबर।
चलो चलो अंदर
अंदर चलो अंदर। निया जी नमस्ते। अरे डायरेक्टर को बुलाओ। भाई एक मिनट है, डायरेक्टर के बगैर कुछ नहीं।
मनोज पीछे थोड़ा पीछे आ जा, पीछे आ जा भाई, पीछे आ जा पूरा हसीम। हाँ थोड़ा सा क्लोज
सर, राइट में
पीछे थोड़ा।
हाँ बस
जिंदगी में आ गया कोई
सर सेंटर सर,
राइट या राइट साइड,
नियर एकदम स्ट्रेट सामने।
सब लोग आपके राइट में, दूसरा कैमरा
आएगा ना, छपेगा ना।
हाँ छपेगा सर पक्का।
कम कम कम, हाँ एकदम चिपक के रहे वरना कट जाएगा तू।
थोड़ा पीछे पूरा फुल नहीं आ रहा,
पीछे हो जाओ,
थोड़ा पीछे हो रही बाबा, थोड़ा पीछे आ जाना, फुल नहीं आ रहा, थोड़ा पीछे आ जाओ।
और कितने पीछे जाओगे ना, रहना था बस हो गया ना, चलो ना। आपके राइट में देखिए सब लोग,
ये क्या है।
राइट अब लोग राइट से स्टार्ट करते हैं।
हाँ सर बराबर। हाँ अभी ये कैमरा, हाँ
अभी थोड़ा लेफ्ट,
हाँ
थोड़ा और लेफ्ट, थोड़ा और
सर
बोथ ऑफ यू राइट,
हाँ
एकदम सेंटर में बोथ ऑफ यू।
या वन मोर राइट साइड, या
हेलो एक्सक्यूज मी, बोथ ऑफ यू। सर का सोलो निकाल लेते हैं, चलते हैं। सर का सोलो लेके चलते अपन, फटाफट
राइट साइड से यहाँ पे।
सर एकदम सामने।
अभी इनके बारे में मैं क्या कहूँ, सेक्सीएस्ट है, सेकंड सेक्सीएस्ट, फर्स्ट कौन है ये पता नहीं हम लोगों को, हमारे लिए तो फर्स्ट ही है। और एक बेचारा घायल सा हीरो है मेरा आगे, निया जी के कॉन्शियसनेस को बहुत बर्दाश्त नहीं कर पाया, आज बुखार में है, दिलनाज जीत रहा है ये आप। और मेरा अमरीश कहाँ है, आ जा। तो ले देके ये है कि तब आप अगर सवाल हैं आपके पास नहीं है बना से नहीं होगा भाई, सोचेंगे ना, मुझे ऐसा लगता है। तो एक काम करते हैं, ये जो फोटो है ना, ये फोटो ले लेते हैं, उसके बाद आप लोगों को जो बनाना आ जाओ। हो गया? चलिए, अभी आप सवाल पूछ लीजिए इन लोगों से। मैं भी आ जाओ।
नहीं बाहर करेंगे चलो
They want to keep it फिर अलग से एक ही चीज़ कैसे करेंगे?
सुना
This do you want to keep these? Babe,
कल फिर वो प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा
बाद में कर लेते हैं।
अच्छा लेट्स स्टार्ट कम ऑन
एक चीज़ को कितनी बार बोलूँगी? Ready?
मैम काफी खूबसूरत ट्रेलर था, काफी बोल्ड नजर आ रहे हैं, क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
Twisted one surprisingly was a hit, and I'm really glad about the fact. And also I don't know कितना अलग है या कितना bold है या क्या murder mystery है. I don't know any of it, and I won't say here कि बहुत different storyline है या कुछ है. You know, these murder mysteries and all these things have been done before, right? There is nothing new about it. But at the same time, I'm really happy how the trailer has come out because it's impactful, and at the same time people have labeled it as erotica, as an adult web series. Let's understand here it's not, you know, it's just as good as it gets. I mean, merely abhi bahut surprising tha when the trailer came out like this, and nothing here. Twisted 1 ke baad the storyline is entirely different. We have not picked up anything from Twisted 1, yes, barring Alia Mukherjee and Rahul Raj. He goes on as Arun Mathur.
How was the experience working with them?
It was great. I mean, the best time I have had is on the Twisted set because of the very fact कि time frame बहुत short होता है. एक month में I was done, 1.5 months we were done, you know, and so much to do on that set. एक दिन में मुझे याद है मैंने 5 looks different on a single day I have tried, I have gone because of Alia Mukherjee. You know, she is a fashion model, so it goes with her. So this time I'm really glad, you know, Vikram sir gave me the opportunity to handle it by myself. So my clothes, my makeup, my hair, my everything, you know, I took care of it and I experimented you know, a lot with it. So I don't think itna out and out experiment I can do with any of the characters that I'm going to play or have played in the past.
Yeah, you look little nervous today. So nervous as in like किस तरह का experience था?
No, I'll tell you honestly, it's because of my outfit, because I just wanted to look correct, and maybe it's playing in my head because of that, but I'm not nervous. I'm really happy that, you know, we are promoting it so well.
Since season 1 hit था तो ऐसा है expectation कि season 2 इससे ज़्यादा हो या फिर you are happy with whatever reactions you get?
I'm really happy because जब Twisted 1 आया था, I never thought that it would reach out to masses in a way like that, but it, you know, people acknowledged Twisted, people, you know, saw me as a different person. So with expect extra करने से कुछ होगा नहीं. Again, that brings nervousness inside me, but at the same time I want it to be a hit again, and I want people to watch it. The best part about this series is that it'll be a binge watch. Last time एक हफ्ते में एक episode upload होता था, तो people would get, you know, that वो जो gap आता था, that would be a little cumbersome, but this time it's a binge watch, so you can watch all the entire this thing. You can finish it in a night, but you have to buy the app. That's for just $29. It's too expensive, I know.
Okay, Vikram sir के साथ कैसा रहा experience, कुछ बताना चाहेंगे?
Unfortunately, I haven't gotten a chance to work with Vikram sir because he hasn't directed the series. But at the same time, he's really motivating. He praises me like nobody else has. I don't know why, but he really boosts my morale. He's just done one song, so he choreographed it and he directed it, and I was very nervous that day. I don't know, I was very conscious because he's a senior person, and then, you know, and we go all gaga and, you know, you're doing a little musty. So that day I and Rahul and I both were really nervous that day.
और क्या different है TV और web series?
It's entirely a different ball game, you know, जो language हम यहाँ बोलते हैं, जो experiments हम यहाँ करते हैं, you know, it's bolder in terms of content. अब जो मैंने सीरीज़ में किया, मैं टीवी पे शायद पिछले 3 साल या 4 साल या अगले 5 साल में भी नहीं कर पाऊँगी. Nobody would give me and it's an out and out, he's written the character for me. It is out and out performance oriented, so that's what I always wanted. So instead of doing 5 web series at the moment, I'm happy that I've just taken one and I've put all my energies into it. and I'm happy with the outcome. I
How
am.
would you relate your character with the real life?
With the real life, okay, I'll tell you. So because Nia experiments a lot with her makeup, her lipsticks and everything, so Alia kind of is an extension of Nia that way, and my clothes. So I have gotten into the clothes part, I've gotten into the makeup part, and I have truly indulged and invested my energies into making Alia Mukherjee look how she looks in the series. So I think that way. But other than that, I'm not a murderer in real life. I can never commit a murder. I'm not twisted. I'm a very simple girl. Not really, but I am. And yeah, Alia is very, very stylish. Nia is more like funky and spunky, and she's sporty. So these are the little differences. But other than that, I think Alia and Nia are similar in the manner of emotions. You know, she thinks too deep. Nia thinks too deep, and I feel too deep.
आपको लगता है टीवी में कुछ अलग करने को नहीं मिलता, सिर्फ मीडियोक्रिक वर्क होता है वहाँ पे?
ऐसा नहीं है. आई मीन हर एक शो तो नया आता ही है, तो वो सब बोलते हैं डिफरेंट स्टोरी लाइन है. वो 6 महीने बाद पता लगता है जब स्टोरी खत्म हो जाती है. देयर इज़ नथिंग लेफ्ट टू शो. सो आई वुड नॉट क्रिटिसाइज टीवी बिकॉज दैट्स व्हाट हैज़ मेड मी, that's where I've come from. So I will never disrespect the medium, but at the same time I also would want to say that in the last span of 1 year, the shows that were offered to me, they were not appealing to me. They were not performance oriented. So now I'm more inclined towards performance. I want to perform. I want to be the solo lead. So
What's
that's how I
special
want.
about today's outfit?
Isn't it special? Am I not looking nice? Can you not ask me this question? So again, it's designed by my favorite, my best friend Shahid Hamir, and we worked a lot on it. I think I've done umpteen number of trials of it. Uske baad bhi there were a few glitches in it, but yeah, I think I like the bow in it. I like the style of I like the flare of my skirt. It's giving a very nice look to me.
Choose a white color. Maybe the summer is because of summer.
He has this thing that he wants to make me the lady in white. So if you have noticed, I have always worn a white on a red carpet or an event. So I don't remember the last time I wore a different color in an outfit. So white is our thing. Done. Thank you. Thanks you. Thanks.
The first season was unexpectedly has done so much well. Do you think there is a lot of more pressure as compared to, because if the first season
This is all English?
Available on YouTube, and now it will be on an app where everybody will have to buy it. So how do you think that will play out?
See, I think that there's always pressure. There's always pressure when you do something, because you have done it so that you get pressure. You know, why do you make a franchise? So that people like it and come again. So if they're going to come again, there's going to be pressure. So you have built it for pressure. My thought is that we are a kind of people in India that if we like something, we are willing to pay anything for it. And if we don't, then we won't pay anything. So I think that Twisted is something that people really have liked. And my belief is that they're really going to like the second part as well. Also, my app being an OTT of a different kind, because it's like a theatre where you have to buy a ticket and see a show. So if the price of Twisted is 29 rupees. So you have to just pay 29 rupees and watch the entire season, which comes to like 3.5 rupees an episode or something, which is ridiculously cheap. So I don't think people who like Twisted are really going to think about it as an investment, because it's not too much money. But yes, we have given the value for money, because we care even for the 29 rupees.
So sir, are you eventually going to upload it on YouTube, or it will always remain only on the app?
It will always remain only on the app.
Sir, how about casting? Was there something specific that made you choose Nia?
So Nia was there in part 1 also, but the good thing about Twisted 2 is that it's a partnership with JioCinema. JioCinema and we are doing a lot of work together. There is a slate of shows that we are planning, and they are our natural partners. As a matter of fact, they really appreciated Twisted 1, and I must say that they really bolstered my courage and held my hand and said we should make Twisted 2, because it's a franchise that's really going to work, and thank them for that. Nia is Nia. She is a star. The camera loves her. She has got a sense of style that's her own. When I see Nia's clothes without Nia, I'm like, are you serious? Who can even wear that? And then when I see them on Nia, I'm like, okay, she can wear that. She can wear the most ridiculous shades of lipstick and pull it off. I would say she's a real fashion diva on her own. And she's a very good actress. So I don't think there can be a femme fatale more fatale than Nia.
So was it always in your mind to make this show into a franchise, or are there going to be separate stories, or it's always going to be about Nia and her character?
Well, we'll try to make it as much as possible about Nia and a character. I don't see Twisted without Nia, because it's like Nia is Twisted and Twisted is Nia. But one doesn't know the future. Hopefully, Nia and I will continue to collaborate and make Twisted 3 and 4. And
so viewers will be happy to hear that there will be a Twisted 3.
oh, definitely, there's going to be a Twisted 3, but it definitely depends also on the viewers. They have to like Twisted 2 as much as they liked 1, so that we are further encouraged and further empowered to make part 2.
Sir, on OTT, how do you calculate how well a show is doing?
So in my case, it's very simple, right? Because it's a ticket-based app. So for my OTT, it's like a film. So if the tickets are selling, it's a successful show. If the tickets are not selling, it's not a successful show. So it's very simple. Your question about how successful a show is on an OTT is, I think for a subscription platform or an advertising platform, it would be about the views or the retention, which is the statistics. But in my case, it's very film-like, because VB on the web is like a multiplex. You come and you just... So the ticket, I think, will decide.
Sir, has your focus changed now from films to OTT?
Not really. We are doing a lot of films also. But right now, VB on the web is in the nascent stage, and it requires me to be there, to groom it, to make sure that it finds its feet and begins to run on its own, and then one can always go back and start on the films again.
Will you eventually start a subscription plan, or it is always going to be okay?
I would not like to start a subscription plan. I would like to have a ticket-based thing. But what I would like to do is probably have, a VB Plus membership, where you could become a yearly member and get everything for 50% or something like that. But I really feel that people want to buy what they want to buy. I don't think... it's like this. I might tell you, why don't you subscribe to PVR? And you'll be like, yeah, but what's going to come? We are, we are not Netflix as yet. Netflix is huge. We are not going to give a show every day. We are going to give a show every 15 days, maybe. So to give people their money's worth and to not make them feel cheated, I feel it's the best thing that you charge per show, and charge ridiculously low. So they should feel that even if they saw 5 shows, it's still not the price of a subscription.
So how about doing a movie with Nia? Do you have something in your mind, or will you specifically look for a script?
Well, Nia at this point of time is really not interested in films. She has a mind of her own, and she is not easily seduced by film or this or that and all. So I would love to do it, but I'll have to brainwash her. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
जैसे आप फर्स्ट सीजन में लीड में नहीं थे, अभी आप लीड में हैं, ये चेंज कैसे लग रहा है आपको? मतलब was it unexpected, or was it expected that this is going to happen in second season?
No, obviously not. When we started Twisted 1, it was not done with that intention कि कोई second, there will be a sequel to it also. But since it did really well, I think, boss decided to write it. And since, I think they liked my part. I think they liked me. I hope they liked me. And I think that's what the basic motivation to give me the lead in Twisted 2 was. And also there is a backstory, because we've already shot to first, so it would make more sense if similar characters come again in the sequel. So that way also it made more sense. So it was obviously it was a very nice situation to be in. That's how I always would want to be.
So, as I saw in trailer, you were in the start in the trailer. You have shown that you are doing this specifically to get her behind bars. So later on, the romance that we see, is it for like, are you doing it on purpose to get her behind the bars to get a confession, or?
That's the thrill. That's what the franchise is. So it could be too much love. It could be just to put her behind bars. It could be anything, because Aryan is just stuck with putting her behind bars at the end of the day.
How was it working with Vikram sir or the rest of the team?
See, Vikram sir was not really present all the time. He would come on the side, so he's been there, and he's choreographed our songs also. But each and every day he was there. It is just so easy to function and so smooth. Not that it's not easy to work with Anupam, but he has his own style, and he has his own ways and methods of getting things out of you. So it was very nice. With Anupam, it was unbelievably amazing. It was beautiful. I have never found a director so amazing.
How is it working with Nia? Since you have already worked in the first
I have, but last season now we didn't have a lot of scenes together, and also it was shot in a way that I didn't really get to meet or talk to her, in detail. So this time I think it was the first time I actually met her. So she came, and we had our conversations and our discussions, and we would disagree and agree a lot of things. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, it was a beautiful journey. 40 days of shoot, and your character's going through emotions. You personally are going through, so much, because the character takes a toll on you. I think, it's one supporting the other. I think I would say Nia has, just supported me all this while and made sure that I was comfortable, and I was, being natural and normal in all the work that I've done.
So the first season was available on YouTube to watch, but the second season is not going to be. And you are the lead in the second season. So do you think it will affect your audience or viewership?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The franchise stands for content. At the end of the day, whoever will come to watch it will watch it for the content. If the content is good, I think people are ready to pay any amount of money. And this is not that great an amount also at the end. Very cheap shows. So it's like 1 rupee per episode is nothing. Itna to hum, we lose it in change. So if you have good content, I think people will watch it no matter what. I would watch it if it is good content. I would pay.
What would you like to say to your viewers?
I would just want to say that Twisted releases on 25th of April 2018, 8 p.m. on VB on the web app and Geo Cinema. Please go watch it. We have put in a lot of effort to shoot this one. We have been through a lot. It has taken a lot of toll. The stories has gone through a lot of changes. We have gone through a lot of changes. Just watch it for the writing, the content, Anupam Santosh Saroj, his direction, and Nia Sharma. And Dilnaz Irani, of course. Just watch it for them.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi guys, this is Rakul and you're watching ViralBollywood. Please subscribe.